Jolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode of our little A to Z officer series. Before I talk about our next epic officer though, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. And today I want to talk about an officer. I talked about him when he was introduced into the game, but now I'm using him for some time. It's his turn in the A to Z series, so I want to talk about him once more. And that is PIC Hugh, or PIC Hugh, however you want to call it. It's definitely the Hugh from the TV series Picard. He's class engineering. That means you need engineering badges to upgrade him. But he's not group Picard like the others with that PIC in their name. He is group exBorg, which means he can give synergy to another exBorg if he's on the bridge with him. And he's from the faction exBorg, which means you need independent credits to upgrade him. And if you haven't seen you in the Next Generation or in Picard, then you might want to read the text about him. It's a bit longer this time. There's always a text about these officers in the info box, and some are longer, some are shorter. And Hugh is someone from not only one but two Picard's Star Trek series, and so just have a look. As you could hear already, he does not have a captain maneuver, but he does have an officer ability and a below deck ability. His officer ability is planned for the future, which means he increases the amount of raw ore, crystal and gas collected while mining with any ship by an extra 5%, and that will be 25% at rank 5, without draining the mining node faster. So he gives you extra and you still get the amount that was there in the first place. That is, of course, when you reach 0 node, you will have got more than the node ever had, and that's quite nice. If you get it to rank 5, you get a quarter more than the node ever had. So I'm not really using that, because with my Novas and so on, it's mining fast enough, but some might have some use for him. And the below deck ability, Reclaiming Lives, that's what I'm using more often. At the beginning of each round of combat, you repairs 5% and in the end 35% at rank 5 of hull damage taken in the previous round of combat. So you is an ability for below deck that can let your ship survive longer, especially when you have enemies where you are fighting a lot of rounds to take them down. Then you will definitely be helpful to make it through all those rounds you need to take them down. Could also be interesting in fights against some of the mission hostiles that are quite strong for your taste, but also can be helpful for fighting other players if it's kind of neck on neck or something, that he repairs a bit of your hull damage. It's not a big number in the beginning, but in the end, when you have him upgraded, 35% each round is quite a nice thing. Of the damage, of course, not of your whole hull, but still 35% more or less damage does make a difference in many places. I am not using him very often at the moment, but that is because my strongest ship doesn't have too many below deck slots yet. But as soon as my ships get higher tiers and I have more slots available, then I always put you with some others below deck of my best warship. As an epic officer, of course, he does have 3 away team assignment traits. And in this case, it's assimilated, survivor, and leader. And you see that because from time to time I put him on a ship, and when I tee up I will put him on it more often. I haven't upgraded anything here because I'm not sending him out for away team missions. I'm really keeping him for the use on my ship, but you can use him for that. And survivor is something that is asked for which I don't have too many officers for. Assimilated for them, I have a bunch, but still I prefer to use you on my warship when I can. And of course you want to know how to get him, and that hasn't changed since the beginning. The only place you can get him at the moment regularly, and I'm excluding some temporal things that have a timer that they're running out. That is the NX01 refinery. So it's only for people that got the NX01 then. It's the PIC Hugh claim, and here it depends also with the prices on your tier of the ship, and maybe when my NX01 gets higher, I can do more than one chest because it says ×1 PIC Hugh, but I have the chance to get 1, 2 or 3 PIC Hugh shards here, and that's how I unlocked him in the first place, just via this refinery. And so as soon as you get the NX01 and you can get the EPIC export credits, because it costs 175 export credits here for me, then you can start unlocking PIC Hugh, because you always get at least 1 shard. But I had a few times where I got the 3, and so it was a little bit faster to unlock him than the 120 days that would have been with just 1 every time. So it's doable, because I got PIC Hugh just this way and didn't buy anything or so for him. So it's doable via the game here with the NX01 refinery. I'm quite curious to know, he is in there for a few months now, so let me know how you are using PIC Hugh, and if you're still working on him, look forward to it. He's a kind of nice officer for the game, so it's definitely not wasted space on a ship. So that is something then in your future. And if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.